Oh, okay, great. Okay. Okay, cool. Have a good game. Have a good game. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, I gotta put my teaching cap back on. I have not played a teaching game in like literal forever. So we're gonna try. So here's what we're gonna do this game. Okay? This is gonna be a great exercise in counting and also teaching. So our goal is not to win. Yeah? Our goal is to keep the score even. Have you guys ever seen Kikaru no Go? So I'm going to go for as close to an even score as I possibly can, given my point estimations and stuff. And if we're ahead, we're going to try to play prompting moves to like sort of guide our opponent towards defending their shape, and try to make slow moves basically that are still reasonable, that equalize the score. And if we're behind, we'll try to play a little bit more aggressive and get those points back. All right, so we have a little bit of an unorthodox Fuseki. So I tell you what, I'm just going to play a simple enclosure. We could kind of try to punish by going high here, but I don't think it's not worth it. So, ooh, Cosmic. Hello, Takemiya. I didn't know we were playing Takemiya this game. So he's going here, so we'll take that side. So, thinking maybe pincer. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's what I would have done. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but that's what I would have done. And then make a wall facing here. The simple way. The simple way. So after the opening, we'll reevaluate what I think all the point estimations are. And, ooh, okay. Don't Hane. Don't do it. The Hane, no. No, not supposed to do that. Because now I can go there and cut. But we're not going to do that this time. We're not doing it. We're not going to do it. Because that basically ends the game immediately. And when we're playing a 20Q, we don't do those things. It's not nice. I think next time I should make the time setting shorter. That's the other thing about KGS people. They use their time. Like, what? Like, using your time? That's crazy talk. Oh, he did that. Alright, so we're going to defend our stone here. For shoresies. This cut is brutal. This cut is so brutal. And we're not going to play it. We're not going to play it. Yeah. We will, I'm going to go over all these things in the review. But this cut is crazy, crazy brutal. And this cut's also part of the reason why there was that game-ending sequence before. So I'll go through all of that. Once you learn it, it's like you have a superpower. Because no one up to, like, 3 Dan knows about that trick. Not 3 Dan, sorry. Nobody up to, like, SDK know about that trick. So it's really, really a good trick. So we're going to give a poke, and then we're going to fix our shape. Make him solidify, and then fix our shape. And now we've kind of broken the Moyo. And we can go on invading at some point later. I'm curious to see what move he'll get when he gets Sente. Well, say no more, because after this game, you will know how to punish it. And you will be able to lay waste to your enemies. And it'll be great. It'll be great. This is KGS. The KGS goes of a whoa. Trading 2 stones? I actually like that. Because I think actually sacrificing the 2 stones was the right thing to do. Because this is only 2 stones. So if you can get 2 free moves out of this, that's a great thing to do, and I think that's a good idea. So I basically just wasted 2 moves. So let's see how they respond. See if they take a big point. I'll see if they maybe make their enclosure here. See if they approach here. All those are great ideas. All these things are great ideas. Okay. This is fine. He didn't need to play here, but we'll go through that too. So, big points, big points. There's a pretty sizable Moyo. So I'm very much ahead in territory right now. I've got the corner, and I've got 2 enclosures. Well, actually no, that's a lie. I'm not ahead. So I think I'm gonna take an enclosure while attacking these 2 stones since I have thickness here now. And then entertain the thought of playing here somewhere. I mean, the other thing too about Moyo strategies is that if black isn't careful, white can actually develop the left side into just as big of a thing as black can. So it's a okay, we'll test them a little bit. We're just gonna test them just a little bit. We're just gonna mess with their shape the tiniest little bit. He just has to play there. Just gotta play there. Just here. And you're fine. And then we can go about your business. And then maybe I'll make a really passive, like a super passive, like territory move here. Or here. Or maybe play there. Ever so, just do that. Because then I could poke through and then play that one. And then kind of destroyed. But we're good. We're Gucci. And then after he defends here, score 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll give this one 13, 14, 15, 16 points to, oh dear. Oh, don't try to fight me. Just defend. Just defend. Actually, no, try to fight me. If you're going to be playing a teaching game, then gosh darn it, you should pull out all the stops. So I appreciate this. This would be brutal. Oh, this would be so brutal. I'm gonna do the more passive one. So now the thing is, by doing that, I can connect, and very much hurts this shape. So we'll see. We'll see if the stronger move would have been, for me, the stronger move would have probably been to Hane here. And then I get stones out on this end. But he'll probably defend. And now he's got actually pretty good influence. So I like that. Yep, cool. Cool. So now let's start cracking away at this. So, how's the best way to do that? That feels meh. Do we even need to? Still have invasion points, right? Tell you what, I'm going to argue that we don't even need to do that yet. And we can just play that. And we'll invade if we need to. See what happens. I don't want to go too hyper invadey in a teaching game and just start fighting and I don't know. As a player, like as my style, like as a player with my style, I value positional judgment, and I value like knowing like what to how like what where the big points are. Like I think knowing where the big points are is very important. And I'm not as much of a fighter like Bat is. Like Dwyer is like completely a fighter. I'm more of a, you know, not a fighter. I do fight and I do kill things, but I enjoy the positional battle more. Yeah, it is 3 corners against 1. And okay. All right, I see you. You know, doubling down on that, and that's cool because like that's your strategy, right? Like you're saying this is better than this, and if you stick with that, then you know one way or the other if that's good or not good. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I gave him this entire block, right? That would be 3 times 14. 42. And if I can keep that, it's also 42. 42. We're just going to do a little bit of invasion. We just want to get some stones over here, force him to fill this, and to make this territory. That'll be 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 times 9, 27. And then we're going to play super passive when he tries to invade and see if we can tie the game up. It'll be good. Just simple answers. Hane, let me Hane, you defend, I defend, you defend, I'll just defend here. It'll be. So what do you guys think? Have you guys ever played, anyone ever played teaching games against people? What's your favorite way to do it? So we're gonna give him the opportunity to attack my group for profit. That's our goal. We're gonna try to get. So this was a bad move. Should not have done that. Okay. Well, we don't. No attacking for profit here, apparently. What's your favorite thing to do? Make a very small, there you go. Okay, good. So the territories are becoming more defined. 3, 6, 9, 12. And then 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22, 21, 24, 27, 39. So about 40 here. 39, 40, 41, 42, 45. Okay. This is like worth 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I get this corner, 30, 40, 6. So I get both these corners, no points in the middle, that's 45. Yeah, like playing at teaching games in person is really nice, you know? Now, how do I make it so that they invade here? Like, what do I do? How do I make it so that they invade? I don't know. I don't know how to make it so that they invade here. I'm going to play a really slow move. That's the slowest move I can think of. It does protect my shape. It's a very safe, very slow move. So, see if black invades. I think because chat can't see the question chat box. I might on a one-on-one teaching game, but I think because the chat can't really see the box, I want to keep it more like something that I think the way that I'm doing it is like more interactive, and like people of all skill levels watching the chat can also benefit from it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The problem with weaker players is they just follow. And it's really hard to get them to not follow me all over the place. See if they follow me. Hello, and Travis, how you doing? We're playing a teaching game for the lottery against the 20K. My goal for the game is to make the score as even as possible. That way I'm not overwhelming the person who I'm playing the teaching game with, and I work on my counting at the same time. And you guys can do the same. But welcome to the stream. Okay. You know, I can get behind an attack. The lottery. I call it the lottery game on my Patreon. Black is a 20Q. So yeah, honestly, this is the elephant eye is a little bit, but you know, I can respect the attacking spirit. But yeah, the lottery game was for my Patreon channel. Donators have the opportunity to win a chance to play a game with me on stream, and that's what we do. So we're answering everything they're doing. We're going to try to get them to invade, take another big point. Wow. Alright, well, Atari. And then we'll play that. So we're open here. Dude, bro. Mayday. This is huge. You gotta get a stone in here, man. I know it looks like you have a lot of points, but it's not as much as it sounds. I guarantee you. You need stones here. You need stones here. No, they need to be over here. They need to be over there. Alright, can I do something that looks like a move, but it's still giving this opportunity to be open? That's kind of a move, right? Threaten a Hane and take the 2 stones. This is a really good 20Q. Just stop following. I don't teach with pain. That's not who I am. I don't teach with pain. I teach with... I don't know what I teach with, but it's not pain. Okay, here's an idea. We'll attack this group and force this group to go into this area. We'll make it so that there's no other option than to have this group go into this area. Well, I know it is, but I'm going to let them make stuff. Does Q3 work for white? It's a great question. Here. Yeah, next time you have Sente, consider invading the left. Here. I think it does. Because here, that's Sente, and then you can just drop down, and then that's life. Come on. Now you have to go this way. You have to. I'm going to surround your group. You gotta do it. No! The wrong direction! Just go that way. Just go that way. I don't know how to make this an even game. I don't know what else to do. Damn it. Oh, dear. Alright. Maybe if I take the base away, he'll go this way. I mean, at this point, I'm getting so much profit, it's like... It's like insane. Like we're gonna solidify this, and I mean I don't even know if he goes into left if it even matters anymore. But this will be a really educational game because he'll be able to go back on this and he'll be able to see like, wow, like look at how many moves she purposely played that she didn't need to play. And if I could have taken bigger points earlier, it might have been able to be even. And then like look how many points, or like look at how little this was actually worth, right? So I think this will be a really great game to learn from for him, regardless of what happens. Maybe if he gets scared enough, he'll run that way. That way. Mirror image. Yeah, maybe if he gets scared enough, he'll run that way. You're not scared, are you? I'm out of ideas. I have no clue how to make this person play on the left. I guess we're just going to have to win by a lot and teach later. Protecting the group, I mean, that's good. It's still not alive. I could just play here. Like, you need to leave. Ooh, good idea. Let's try defending a corner. We'll do that. We will see. We will see. Using all their time for sure. I think next time I might make the games. If I play games against people on stream, I might make them 15 minutes just for the. I don't know. Just so that people watching can see more moves happen per unit time. It is a bulky 5 with a vital. Yes, it's all of those things. It's a shape that we can play here and just wreck it. And it's a group that's barely alive. It's not alive. As it stands, I don't think it's alive. Okay. We'll go this way to prompt him to go that way. Good. Okay, great. But like, see how this is almost as big as this? I mean, this is definitely still bigger. But like this plus this is equal to this. Yes, okay, excellent. Now we're getting somewhere. So if he makes an extra 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. Alright, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, D Ferret, thank you for the follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 pairs. 23 pairs of points. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. Just about even, not counting anything here. So, Let's try to make him more points here. Maybe. Oh, that's not the direction I want you to play in. I know. Okay, are you gonna like use that as strength and then invade? No, what? Oh my god. Alright, Alright, we'll try this. We'll try to make him, if he runs away and tries to live with this group, we'll make it live. Yes, great. Okay, now try to live with that. Play some like here. Or, I don't even know. It's fine. This is going to be a really, really educational game for him, and I'm very excited. Cool. I like that. That's a good move. That's taking advantage of this squeeze. I'm giving that to you. Do it. That's harring me. Honestly, for a 20k, this is good. Oh, I missed the squeeze. He missed the squeeze. That's okay. We will take that stone. Okay. Good, he's getting some stones here. Okay. I like that. Try to force this to go somewhere. Yep. Attach here, play there. I mean, against any normal person, this position is oh yes, Mr. Picard, this is a teaching game. We're playing a 20Q right now. So we're trying our darndest to make the game close and not just like win by a crap ton, and give him time to like think about like what are the big points and where he wants to play, blah, blah, blah. So we're kind of trying to corral this. Neurotaku, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I love that. If a person I'm teaching plays a really good Tsuji, I get really excited. Ooh, okay. I'll defend that. Oh dear. Don't sack those stones. You can save them. I'll let you. Though if he's reading, you can't save them. That's true. So like... Hey Starduck, we're playing a teaching game against the 20Q. It's going about as well as you would think. I never thought it would be difficult to like get an even game. Any move I play as short from passing is a good move. Poke? I don't know. Alright. We'll take those stones and see if you, in exchange, make a thing over here. Or something like that. Or here. Or invade. If he plays a 3-3, I'll let him live. I don't even care. Hey, Starduct4, thank you for the follow. It's sad now, too, though, because he's crunched on time now. So, a 20Q crunched on time, we might be seeing some spicy moves. To put things lightly. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what else to do. We're getting everything here. Now we picked up these 8 points. There is no way I can make this an even game. I like short of passing my moves, I can't make it even. So we're not gonna try. We'll just we'll just play out the game and give him a review. I suppose. I mean, there's still even this move. Like, S3 is brutal. It's like rip, like, goodbye, 10 points in the corner. Try the 3-3 there. I won't kill you. I promise. I mean, he is, to be fair, he's right to be concerned about this group. To be fair. Okay, good. Excellent. I'm not gonna Hane till 3. Play there. Ah. It's fine. That was good. That's a good reduction. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh. Keep going. Well, he had a good reduction. You're fine. You're fine here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're fine. Here, yeah, it's an Atari, but then nothing happens. So we'll play some more small moves over in this direction. Try to get you to play here. There's good too. Ooh, shouldn't have done that one. Here. There's Sente. Play here. That's not good. Can't really cut though, can I? Kind of can. Here into there, into there, into there. Yeah, I totally can. I totally can. The sequence works. Atari. There, you try to cut. I Atari. And then I Atari. And then I capture all those. But we're not doing that. We did. We got the person to invade. And that is the dream. Just play here. I'm not going to do anything weird. Okay, that's fine. Take that. Start playing the end games now. That's a good move. Yeah, that's true. You should protect that. Okay. We'll do that. Try to get these good end games in. Monkey jump. Here, Sente. Here, Sente. Those are all Sente. It's all yours. Go for it. That's not... Okay. Okay. Monkey jump is Sente. That's Sente. That's Sente. I need to... No. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing that I'm saying against this person, by the way, I'm being actually serious about. For a 20Q and go, he's playing extraordinarily well. And I think he's... Seriously, I think he's playing a great, great, great game. It's just the skill gap. I have not encountered a skill gap. I haven't played anybody that was that much weaker than me in so freaking long. It's just It's just it's kind of like a culture shock, you know what I mean? It's just culture. None of these are the Sente moves. These are all the Gote endgames. We're going to pretend they're Sente. We're going to pretend. We are going to pretend that... we're going to pretend. That's fine. We got these two. Still there. Ripe for the picking. No! I mean, I guess that is an Atari. Yeah, we win by a lot. I'm at 2 down on Taijin now. I just ranked up Neuro Otaku. So, solid low down. Pretty solid low down. Playing in 20Q right now. What? We're giving him everything. We're just gonna see how long. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's fine. Alright, I can't deal. I'm gonna try to give you... Oh, whoops, I misclicked. Oh no, I misclicked. Now I gotta save that one. All yours. Go. Player. Warrior. There is nothing left. Quite literal nothing left. We need to try to get him to squeeze out these last 2 points. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's the Gote one. There's 2 Sente ones. Right here. Right here. It's fine. It's fine. I can't keep waiting. I'm sorry. Maybe that'll make you do this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like them. I like teaching games. Ooh! Neurotalk, you're a 5Q. Congrats. That's really awesome. Now you're getting into the kind of the meat of SDK, like the lower versions. And it's epic. It's epic. Honestly, like, I forget when I learned what. Like, I don't even remember at what point I accumulated knowledge about what things. So, like, I have no clue what he knows right now. You know what I mean? Or, like, what's typical for a 20Q to know or not know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I think we did a good job, actually, trying to keep it as even as we possibly could. And I think it's actually pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. We'll see. Okay, we won by 16.5 points. That is not that bad. That is not that bad. Okay, I can be happy with that. We didn't absolutely crush them. It's fine. I'm very happy with that game. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So thank you so much for the game. That was awesome. Thank you. I'll tell him to hop on stream for a review. Well, One Cold Canuck, I'm going to be very excited to see you watch the video replay of this. I think you're going to laugh your ass off. I think that's what's going to happen. And hopefully you learn a lot from it too. So let's do a review. First of all, I mean, before I say anything, I think you played a great game for a 20Q. And honestly, if you were to play this game, and I know what rank you were, I would have said probably like 15Q, 16Q. So really great effort, really great job, first of all. Second of all, let's get into the game. Now, I fully think that you're not going to remember most of this. But like once I go through the review and I go through all the sequences that probably would have been better, I'm going to do like an overview and like some things for you to keep in mind, like personally you as a player. And you're going to have one strategical thing that I'm going to tell you to keep in mind and one tactical thing that I'm going to tell you to keep in mind. So basically one thing that involves like the whole board thinking and how to approach new moves, and one thing that has to do with fighting or shape or something technical about like shapes of stones. And if you remember those two things, then you come out of this game learning two new things, and you can keep that in mind as you go forward. So let's get into it. So super cosmic, basically going for very high stones, trying to develop the center of the board at the expense of maybe some of the corners. That's what your moves are telling me. So I approach on this side. It's the biggest area of the board. Pincer. Now I was expecting this one. If you don't know this Joseki, this is one of the continuations. If black wants the other side than what you wanted, this is what black would do. And so now you see that black's influence is synergizing very nicely with the high stone that he had played earlier on in the game. So I think this would be a better direction for you in this game, because either way I'm getting the corner, but this way I get the corner and you get to synergize your stones all together. Yes, so at any time when white invades with this sort of idea, black can do either one. Black doesn't just have to split. Black can do this. And this is the end result. So you've split, which is fine. Now, this is going to be way too high level for you. I do not expect you to remember this or know why. But I think it'll be very cool for the viewers to know, particularly if you don't know this trick yet. So this is a big mistake. If you see this move in this position and your opponent's Hane's here, that is a huge mistake. Because what white does anyone know the move, first of all? Before I give it away, does anybody know what white needs to do in this situation to punish black? So we have cuts, we have Q15, R18 or Q18, R18. All right, so the most basic continuation is indeed R18. Seems crazy. But when white goes to, or black goes to disconnect here, white has this cut, which is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Because if white goes here, or black goes here, white can do this threatening, right? to take this black stone. So black has to extend. Now white has this cut, which means the ladder doesn't work anymore. Atari, cut. Rip. The descent is the move. Black does not have enough liberties to take care of this. And if white decides to take this stone, now white got an enormous corner for himself. Playing here, here, or, you know, whatever. Right, so now white's corner is even bigger than it was, and black's, like, Moyo is completely ruined. So if they don't see it and they're greedy, this move is key, because now the ladder self-Atari, so black has to take one move to extend here, right? Now white is threatening a ladder here. So no matter which way you do it, the weaknesses just shift from either this group or this group. Either one. One of them is going to die, and it doesn't matter what they does. Yeah, sure. It starts from this Joseki. It starts from the pincer, and then white dives in the corner. That's how this whole thing starts. And then black divides. White goes here. Now the mistake is black Hane in this sequence. White descends, threatening to link up these two stones. Now odds are, if black Hanes, they don't know about this. So they're probably not going to just let you connect on them. They're probably going to descend here. Now you cut. Now whichever way white pushes you, or your opponent pushes you, you flow in that direction and capture whichever they leave behind. You descend before the cut so that you maximize your liberties, and also you threaten this move. So it's a threat for this, which lets white just connect under everything. And then why did black try to separate white in the first place? Right? So this is a threat here, and it maximizes the liberties on this group, which is important. Black splits, you cut. Black pushes you here, you're like, fine. Now you've completely netted and captured these stones. Black tries to push you the other way and tries to save everything. Just cut, because that breaks the ladder. Black can no longer ladder you. And there is no scenario, there's no version of this where black can get enough liberties here. Where is there? You do this one. You wedge in. Now black can't play here to Atari. Then you play here. Then you can Atari. Atari. Okay. So it takes some reading and it takes some knowledge of the shapes, but once you know how to handle this move in the different situations, it's a done deal. You will capture it. So yeah, that is that's that Joseki, and I hope you oh, so instead of descending, white just cuts here. So this is a threat. It's a ladder. That's threatening a ladder, right? If you Hane, that's a ladder. So white probably needs to Atari this stone now. Now black can Atari this stone. White has to defend. And black can remove the Aji here. And there actually is like nothing for black to do. Or white to do. So if white just tries to cut this, it's actually not, it's a pretty big problem. Because black can just threaten to take the entire corner this way. I mean, cutting here doesn't work because those stones are just captured. So this is a very big critical point for the entire shape because it's threatening the ladder. So white has to do something like that. Now black gets another Atari, and then black gets to just smother. And I would say that it's better for black than before, but not as good as if black just played it normally. So this is still good for white because black Hana'd when they should have extended, but it's not as good for white as what could have happened. So both live, and it's fine. The right move for black, this is the right move. That's what black needs to play in this situation. Extending down is the correct move. That is what black needs to play. Then white plays here, then goes there, then goes there, then goes there, then goes there. Oh, thanks for the host. So this is the Joseki that gives an even result for both players. And black ends in Sente, which is also important. The other problem with this sequence. Hey, thank you for the call, Cowslander. Again, yeah, so, and the other big problem with this is that black ends in Gotai, whereas in the correct sequence, black would have ended in Sente. And that's huge. That's worth so much. So yeah. Zeratar, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So that was my little mini lesson on Joseki, specifically this Joseki. So now you know if anybody ever does that to you, you get to punish them. You get to punish them. Punish them good. Cool. So let's move on to the rest of the game. That took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I think that really helped. So I wanted to spend some time on that. Yeah, I'll probably put this game up on my channel. So if you want to wait till the video's on my channel or you want to just watch it on the replay, you can. So there's going to be a lot of kind of weird moves. I was just going to let this happen and be fine. But black decided to play this one. And so I immediately connected because I dove into the corner expecting the stone to get cut off and trying to make points in that cutoff. By letting white connect, when you played a Joseki that was supposed to cut white apart, white now has a better result than before because white has a bigger corner. This isn't enough to compensate because now black is separated. This is separated from this, which means that when I play this move later, which I inevitably will, it's an attack now on these two stones. They have to protect themselves, and I'm getting points here for free, basically. I like this. I really like this move. I was so impressed with this move. I gotta say, I was just like, yes, absolutely. Because these stones are dead, and they're only two stones. If you can get a bigger move off of your opponent capturing two stones, that is huge. So I was expecting maybe something here, or here into a split to try to break up the board. That's what I would have done. Because now black got 2 free moves protecting this and playing here off of capturing 2 stones, which was... It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So you didn't actually need this move. This is actually just dead. Like there is no version of this where white lives. So you didn't need that move that you played. That's fine. So now I started the attack. Attacking. So here is where this is where one cold Canuck, you're gonna laugh when you watch the replay because it looks like you have a lot of potential and territory here, but the truth is white has just as much with this. And if you just try to make stuff for yourself on the left side, you will probably lose the game because white already has one of your corners, 3 corners to 1 corner. So this is basically telling me that your argument is that this is bigger than this, which is not true. Not to mention I can still invade these places, right? Which I did. So all it takes is one really small invasion. My group is safe. Now this is where I wanted you to try to play here or, I don't know, go underneath here and try to live in the corner. Heck, even do this. I would have let you live. It would have been fine. I wouldn't have attacked you. But the left is so important right now. The left is urgent. The left is absolutely urgent. Because your points here are really not that much compared to all of my potential here. But you played here. I was like, okay, play on the left. I was like, okay, please play on the left. I was like, please, for the love of God, play on the left side. Please play on the left side. Like, I was just, like, praying. I was like, dear God, play on the left. It's so big. It's so big. And she kept not playing on the left. So here, my whole goal of this game from here on out was to get you to somehow play on the left-hand side. That was my entire goal. So I'm wasting moves left and right. I'm not doing anything that's worth anything. Nothing here is something I am doing that means anything. I'm just trying to give you Sente to play on the left. And it's just not working. We go like 50 moves without any left side being touched. So now I'm like, okay, maybe if I make your group small, you'll run, and you'll run to the left-hand side, which is like what I needed. I know, and it's really tough once white gets all that strength, but the thing is, like, if you don't try it, you won't know what to do in that position when you play in the future. So teaching games are really, I think, a great way to experiment. Don't be afraid. You know, I'm not going to kill you. You know, I'm not that kind of teacher. I'm not going to just like kill all of your stones. I'm going to let you live. But I'm going to test your shape and then we'll go through it together and then we'll see what you could have done. But if you don't play anything there, we'll never know. And then when you play that, when you're up against that in the real world, you don't have anything to fall back on. So I was like, maybe if I attack this, it'll push you over here. Didn't work. So I was like, maybe if I play here, you'll try to invade. You were starting. Good, and now you're like inching your way over, which is great. So now I'm kind of trying to force you to get points over in this direction. I was expecting, something like this. And then maybe an invasion here. We got into a little bit of a fight. So this move is free. I thought you were going to play this and squeeze me. I was getting really excited. Actually, I was like, oh, he knows about the squeeze. But, yeah, so you can play this as an Atari. And you play here. And then you can, do whatever you want to do. So I was trying to get you to save your stones. Like that. This is actually really advanced to read, though. You can save them, but it's way it's way too complicated, so yeah. So I ended up capturing those. You did get some stuff here. You did end up getting it on the left, so. Oh, my throat always ends up going at the end of stream. Wait, whose content are we talking about? I was not paying attention to this chat. Is this something I need to pay attention to? I don't know. So now it's a matter of really just like basic endgame stuff. But really, you just can't compensate for all of this. Oh, the last thing I want to show you. Is there are endgame moves here that can really help you out. So one thing I'm going to show you that's going to blow your freaking mind. All right, it's going to blow your mind. I am honored to be the one to show you the famous, the infamous monkey jump. What is the monkey jump, you may ask? Well then, let me show you. If you have a line of your opponent's stones and your stone is one space below theirs on the second line, okay, this is very specific. All of the planets need to align for this to work. And by align, I mean this needs to be one space lower on the second line. There's just a line of stuff. You can play the large knights move here under all their stones, and there is not a damn thing they can do about it. It's Sente for you. You end in Sente with this move. The best white can do is hit you on the head. You play here. Play here and then play, okay. In this case, it's not Sente because of a certain shape, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it can even be Sente. And that's like worth 10 points or something. Something stupid like that is like a 10-point swing. So if you wanted to have the best endgame sequence, it would be, this is a Sente move, right? I have to respond. This is Sente. I have to respond. Right? Now you monkey jump. Now if you look at the score estimator, how did I win by less? How'd the score go up? That's confusing. I think something's dead when it's not dead. But in any case, you get, you've probably sucked away like 15 points from the score. So those are really great endgame things. And so I was doing all stupid endgame stuff trying to get you to see those. Yes, now it's only 12.5 points. So that is the game. Okay, so the overall global strategic thing that I want you to remember from this game, One Cold Canuck, is that your opponent's Moyo, when you play Moyo's strategies, you have to be very careful about when your opponents make a just as big of a Moyo as you do. If you get in a position where their Moyo is starting to be bigger than yours, you need to learn to recognize that, oh wow, you need to realize that these 3 stones aren't worth as much as you might think, and that if white gets 2 enclosures, as well as this position is good for white, I believe. Or at the very least, it's even. But because white has a bigger corner, it's good for white. So that's the strategic thing I want you to remember, is that, 2 enclosures and an extension here is very strong. It's going to be worth a lot of points. And you need to either prevent that from happening, or once you see that, you got to try to invade it. Because if you just possibly try to build what's yours, you're going to probably be behind. And the strategic thing I want you to remember is the monkey jump. You have no clue how many points you can take away from people with the monkey jump. It's going to be great. At your level, you're going to destroy people with that monkey jump. You're going to make them so pissed off, and they're not even going to know what to do. They might even make mistakes. They might be like do something like this, and then place somewhere else, and then you can just do that. It'll turn into a bloodbath. It'll be great. It'll be great. At your level, they're going to get destroyed by it. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitch and Twitter to catch all the latest news and updates for streaming times and videos. Additionally, check my Patreon to sign up for awesome rewards like monthly game reviews, SGF files, and an opportunity to play a game with me in my stream. Links are in the description below.